Lost one. But yeah, this is the last one, for real, for real. Lost one. La. But yeah, Lost one. And you know what this is about? It's like If I Were series. But like this was like not If I Were any character, no? This is so beautiful. This is something that I've always wanted to do. It's If I Were a Superstar in the 90s. I always want to speak about this. I got time today. Yeah, if I were a superstar in the 90s, this is how I would go about it. Right? I would be 18. Yeah. I would be 18 in 1990. That would be perfect. Right. And then I'd have been a superstar, like Whitney Houston type shit, like Janet Jackson, you know, like Mariah Carey, but the fag version, right? The queer version, the, you know, version. And then I would have, you know, done things with people. But yeah, I would have released an album each year for the next 10 years. I would have done a Rihanna 1990 to 1999. I'm releasing an album each and every year, and I would have been the biggest superstar in the world. Then I'd take a break in the 2000s, then release another album in 2010, because yeah, that would be like a 10-year break and a comeback. I would give them time to breathe, because you know I'm so good and so big and so but I'm playing. But yeah, like how Rihanna's doing it right now, like she ate with that. She was like, I'm gonna give y'all time. It's 2026. Last time y'all I released something, it was like 2016. But yeah, I would have done that artistically. I would have won like 10 Grammy Album of the Years. Yeah, that's who I would have been. I would have won a Nobel Prize, a Pulitzer, an Oscar. Like for would have been releasing a movie each year, boy. Like a, you know, Denzel Washington type ish, you know. Or I would have like started the music career in the 2000s. That would have been beautiful. But my point is, that's what I would have done. Then I would have won like an Oscar each and every year, because it's me. It's me, darling. It's me. But yeah. Now to the real deal. So this is how it would have been. I would have dated yo, delusion is a real thing, yo. But yeah, I would have been in a 3-year relationship. 3-4-year relationship. 3-year relationship with Devontae Swing. With Donald Earl the Great Jr. That's what I've been in a relationship with. That is the finest nigga on this planet. And we're not gonna debate about that. Like, Devontae Swing in 1993. Nah, that's peak, boy. It don't get finer than that. It don't get finer than that. That nigga's my profile picture literally for the past 2 years. But that's not even a conversation. But like, yeah, I would have been with Donald Earl the Great Jr. But yeah, I would have been with him, and I would have like convinced him to release more albums, because I feel like Jodeci could have been the biggest group of all time had they just like released 2 more albums, right? Like after 1995 album, then they could have released like a 1997 album and then a 1999 album. Like at least 5 albums. At least give us 5 albums. One Direction gave us 5 albums. Destiny Child gave us 5 albums. Like, guys, give us 5 albums. Like, what is wrong with groups nowadays? You don't want to work? Give us 5 albums, boy. Like, give us 5 albums. Then you can like retire or disperse or but like, yeah, what's going on in the kitchen? I don't know. But then you can dismember this what. But yeah, that would have happened. And then after me being in a relationship with him, we would have broke up in 1993 because he would have like, remember like, but yeah, the lore behind Jodeci and Devontae Swing is just like really depressing inside, because apparently wasn't the best person to be around during 1993 to 1995. Just 1993 post, after that robbery and whatever happened and whatever transpired, yeah, I don't think I would have been able to be around him, because yeah, I think I would have like tried to heal him and help him and be there, but it would never have worked out. It's really depressing inside. Like, apparently like he did a 360 and just changed. That's so sad. That is so sad. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I think I have an idea because I did my own research. Oh, but the research is telling me other things. Yeah, let's not speak about that in this video. It's not about that. But yeah, other than that, obviously would have ended, because you can only, I always say this like to a lot of women, you can only help a nigga to an extent. You can't heal a man who doesn't want to be healed, you know. But yeah, you can't help a man who doesn't, like, you can't. He gotta want that shit for himself. He has to want to be better for himself. You can't want better for him. Like, he has to want to be better for himself. Like, you know. And then personally, after that, I would have been with Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan. Who was fine in the 90s? D'Angelo. Who else? Genuine. Yeah, that's personally what I would have done. I would have done them. You know who else was really fine? Shy. There was this group called Shy, and the light-skinned nigga, I think is a doctor. When I looked into Shy, and those niggas were in college for real studying, and they could sing like that, and they were that fine. Oh my God. But yeah, I would have been with the light-skinned nigga from Shy. Beautiful man. What? Oh, talk about prehistoric fine. But yeah, him and Tupac. I had to say that so bad. That would have been my soulmate. Whose woman was engaged to? I would have been that woman. I would have been her. Oh, my mama. But yeah, that's how it would have been in the 90s. Like, other than the whole career-wise, acting, music, whatever, but the two love of my lives, if I was a superstar in the 90s, would have been Devontae Swing and Tupac. Yeah. Then after that, I don't know. It just got really dry in the 2000s. Like, they were, like, the niggas in the 2000s were really hot. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The rappers? Come on now. It is, but imagine, like, having partners, you know, as exquisite and extraordinary and profound as Tupac and Devontae Swing. Then I go for, like, the rappers in the 2000s. I'd have just been lesbian. That's my plan when I transition. My plan is that after I transition, I date niggas for a while. Wait, I want to, like, yeah, I'll date niggas for a while. They're gonna obviously F up, because niggas are niggas, and I'm not gonna, like, put up with that shit. I'm so sorry. I value my peace a lot. Niggas are niggas. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm gonna move on, and then after I move on, I'm gonna be lesbian. I'm gonna be a lesbian in my 40s. That's my plan. Like, I'm gonna be lesbian in my 40s. Yeah. I'll do a video. Yeah. That's the plan. That would have been the plan also back then. I would have just been a lesbian in the 2000s. Probably would have been a lesbian with two women, like, who I really found attractive in the 90s, like Madonna, and Thingy, and Angelina Jolie. Oh my god. Ooh. I should have never met that man. But yeah, yeah, that's about it. I'm done. If I were a superstar in the 90s. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But yeah, I would have like released Thriller Boy. I would have released like what is that album by Janet Jackson? Control. I would have released oh boy, so many albums, man. But yeah, the 90s was a time. Like imagine if like the 90s had phones. Yo, Buffet. Yo. Aye. But yeah, that's about it. Bye everyone. Yeah. Bye everyone. Bye everyone. Bye everyone. Bye everyone. Bye everyone. Bye everyone.